Hey G Squad, welcome back to Startup. Is it worth it? So today's episode we got this cool here, and pretty much what this is a brand new steamer from Buydeem. If you guys saw my other video, you guys know I love this product, been using this product every single day. I even compared this to some of the other steamers out there in the market, and so far this is still my favorite steamer. So the current one that I currently use have the steamer functionality where it's one level here and one level here. I never got the one where it's two level section here. But I was very lucky enough from the brand to send me this one here because they saw that I love the product a lot. So this one is one of the newer ones that they have. So what's new about this one here, which I'll show you guys the old one as well. What's new is the fact that they have like a new display on here. So the old one had a little display on there, which I'll bring this over and compare it to show you guys what I mean in a bit. But they have this new display that supposedly from what they told me is that they've kind of focused on this new design so that way it's easier for people to use. And that makes sense because even for my own parents, when they use it, they were having trouble kind of figuring out how to use certain settings on there. So having this functionality on here makes it a lot easier for them to see which one they're using. It makes it a little bit easier for the older folks to use. But yeah, so this one is 10 liters, 10.6 quart on here. So really nice design on here. I think everything else should be the same in terms of how it works and whatnot. And here's some more specs and features that's on the product here on the back as well if you guys are interested in learning any of those stuff here. But let's open this up and take a look to see what we do get inside here. So once you guys open up, they do give you guys the user manual inside here to show you guys how to use it. And it's pretty much a steamer, so there's no real secret way of using the product. Should be pretty simple. So we have a bunch of protection units parts inside here. And then underneath that, we do have the different sections of the unit here inside, if you can see. So we do have the actual unit, and then they do have the two section parts here for the unit, which like I mentioned, I currently, for the one that I have, is only one section, which you can see what I mean in a second. So if you have to take this one out, this one is the second section that you guys can stack, which is kind of cool. I always wanted the second section stacking option, but I never got one of those because I didn't really feel the need of needing it, but maybe now will give me a reason to start using it. So this one is the same design as the old one that you guys saw. That's where you guys can use that rack to put stuff on top. This one I believe is the second section where you guys can stack it on top. You guys will see what I mean when I do put it all together. Right here we do have the lid for the product. We do have the actual product underneath that right here. So let's take that out here first. So let me move this box to one side so that way it saves some space to show you guys what the product looks like on here. And then take off all the wrapping as well. So wrapping right here, wrapping right here, wrapping right here, wrapping all over the place. I'm just gonna put it right here so that way you can see what it looks like, and then we'll probably put it side by side with the other one that I have. That way you can see a little bit better of what is really different about the old one versus the new one. But looking at it so far, it looks pretty much identical to the old one, just different design for the button controls. So put this one here. So for the old one, when I used it, all I got was this one here, and you guys will see what I mean in a second. Versus the new one that we have here, even though the old one has it as well, you guys can stack this on top like this, and put this layer on top right here. So that way you can steam two things at the same time, which is really nice. My current one is only one tier, so I can only steam one section and stuff. But now I have two sections here. It'll make it a lot easier to steam multiple things at the same time, which is really nice. I think if you guys have the old one, you guys can still use these parts on there, but this part right here is a different part. Let me bring the camera a little bit closer to show you guys what you guys do get for the new one. All right, so once we bring the camera a little bit closer, here's what it looks like for the new one that we have here. So like I mentioned, these parts right here should be the same as the old one, where you guys can stack it. You guys can add water right here really easily. Max and minimum line right here for you guys to look at the minimum and max line level. Suggest the steam time for whatever you guys are cooking here. And then here is a new interface that you guys do get where it's not like a little screen there anymore. So you can control the timer on here, 60 minute, 45 minute, and then it starts using the timer option on here. You guys can warm, stop stuff, refill, all that stuff on here is all displayed for you guys. It's a lot easier to control it on here than the old one. For me personally, I still like the old one a lot better for the design, but if you guys like the design, go for this one instead. And when you guys look at the inside part right here, this is what it looks like, all stainless steel, so very high quality material. And I actually throw these into the dishwasher to wash as well because I think they are dishwasher safe, which is super nice. So this is what the product looks like in the front part right here. Let me turn it around to the back. All right, so once we turn on the back, here's what it looks like for the back. So for the lid, same thing, they have the holes for the steam to come out, so that part will be hot, and they label back here as well. For this new one right here, they don't have the cable where you guys can actually unplug it and take it out if you guys want. I honestly like the option where you guys can unplug the cable, makes it easier for you guys to wash the unit. but now we do have this new cable here. It might not be as easy to clean it, but it should be still okay. I like the old one where you guys can just pull it out and I can take this whole entire thing and add vinegar or water to clean the inside part to scale it and stuff. So this one is still a 3-prong option for you guys to use here. And that's pretty much everything in terms of what you guys do get for the unit here. So let's bring this over to my steamer and show you guys what the other one looks like side by side. All right, so if I put both products side by side here, it's pretty much what it looks like for both of them. You can see right here. So you can see how it looks pretty much identical to what you guys do get, because I think the top part should be the same. Yeah, I think you guys can actually bring this over and use it here if I do want to. But this is pretty much what the interface looks like for this one here. So they have the 60-minute control here versus this one here, you guys can go like that. So it's in 5-minute interval here versus this one right here is going to be changing in different minutes here. So you technically have a little bit more control on there, but not a big issue honestly with that. I think it's a lot easier to change it that way like this. This one has preset options that you guys can use. And there's menu option for slow cook, yogurt, steam, and other stuff here for you guys to use. So that's the cool thing about this one here that has the option available versus the new one does not have the option available on here. But it's not a big difference or like a big issue because even it doesn't have that preset option on there. All you guys need to do is just change the minute on here for steaming option because all it's doing is steaming. But it's nice to have that steaming option on here preset to use when you guys want to use that option. So that's one of the main difference. And then warming option, just press warm to warm it. Same thing for this one here, same thing. It's just a little bit more user-friendly for the interface here for people who are not like tech savvy or doesn't know how to use this option as easy. Compared to here, it's a lot easier to look at the interface here that I feel like a lot of people would like a lot more. And then right here, that's pretty much everything in terms of what you guys do get. So just change the time you guys want, press start and stop when you guys are ready to use that. This one as well, start and stop. Change it to a different time and they show you guys on the bottom right here for the timing option, which is kind of cool. And just press start to start using it. And the moment once you guys turn it on, it will start steaming on here, which is nice. So it's very easy and very simple to use. And they have the flap on both sides for you guys to open up, so that way you guys can add water inside there if you guys do want. And then in terms of the cable cord option, you guys saw what it looks like for this one here. But for the back part, you did not see it for this one here. So let me flip it around and show you the back part of this one. All right, so here's pretty much what the back part looks like here for this one that's different from the other one that you just saw. So we do have the cord right here. And then this one right here plugs into this way. So this is what I mean, how you guys can actually take it out pretty easy and clean it. This way, I prefer it this way right here, a little bit easier for cleaning and maintaining the product because otherwise you have a cable hanging out from the back when you're cleaning the unit. So that's one of the downsides for the new one versus the old one that doesn't have that cable that you guys can move. I honestly like the option or the design where you can move it, but that's pretty much what you guys get for both units here. So once you guys are ready, just start steaming stuff inside. Notice how I have this one on already here and you see all the steam coming out. So it can get pretty hot once you guys do use that. So steam whatever you guys want in here. If you guys want steam fish, eggs, broccoli, corn, whatever they mentioned on here. I even have some soup inside right here that I steamed already. And I'm probably gonna warm it back up a little bit here. But that's pretty much how the product works. Very cool little product here. So pretty much if you guys want one of these, I think it's actually really worth it. I've literally been using this steamer for over I think 2 or 3 years now, and I love this product a lot. Probably one of the best steamers that I bought. Very nice, very high quality material, and very easy to use, very easy to clean as well. Especially the bottom part, just add a little bit of water and vinegar to clean the bottom, then it's all set. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have not used one of these, then obviously save your money for something else they actually do need.